Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Outer Wilds. This game is brilliant, and it's my absolute pleasure to add it to our rotation. We did play it through it on stream a couple of years ago, and the DLC and all that, and the DLC lived up to it, which is fantastic. It's not something that most DLCs can say. It was absolutely on par with the original game, and just as innovative. I'm playing this because it has a close overlap, I suppose, with Dredge, right? We've played Dredge and people have really rallied around that and enjoyed it. I would argue that that's sort of the spearhead of the new channel direction of going a bit deeper into playthroughs. So yeah, that's sort of my word at the beginning. Grab your popcorn, settle in. If you enjoyed the Dredge playthrough, I guarantee you'll enjoy this. Now, of course, I do know sort of the game, I've played it, and a big part of it is the discovery. So spoilers are a big no-no around here, and I'll be kind of playing dumb to a point. But having said that, I have a memory like a sieve, so a lot of the actual minutiae and individual puzzles and all that I would have forgotten, to be perfectly honest. I know the broad strokes of the game. But also, I feel like that my commentary style, right, pompous, whatever you want to call it, or I lean into philosophy and introspection around gaming concepts and ideas, it probably could actually add value hitting this game a second time around as I'm your guide through it, as it were. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've been meaning to go back and play it, and I don't need any excuses. So here we go. Are you sure this will delete all progress? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Wake up. Press button to wake up. Ooh, look at that. It's an explosion. Oh. Alright. How good is this art? I talk about this all the time. Stylized art is eternal, right? Roast marshmallow. Extend stick. Hey! Getting on the marshmallows. Hey big dog, what's going on? There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Oh, all systems go. Let's go, buddy. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight, re-entry grade aluminium alloys, you know. Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfells at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever, okay? Go get the launch codes. Requires launch codes. Okay, right, there we go. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, so that's my sleeping bag. How good's the ambience? Jump, hold and release. Here we go. Off to the races. What's going on, little fella? Micah. Hey, it's you. Slade said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Hey, mate, I'm still going. Well, you better be. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Jeez, that's endearing. Oh, look, it's got like a crank generator. Fly model ship. Oh, yeah? Look at me go. Oh, nailed it. First go. Uh-oh. Second go. Yeah. Alright, safe to say, Scarlet's ready for takeoff. How was that, mate? What did you reckon of that? What a landing. I guess that's why Slate lets you fly the real thing, huh? Oh yeah, I hope you didn't see the rest of it. The soundtrack in this is second to none. It is so beautiful. Launch tower, that's where we've come from. That looks like an observatory to me, because it's got a big bloody binocular hanging out the top. What's your go, big dog? Talk to Porphy. Heyo, hatchling! I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. That good stuff is less delicious sapmine and more daunting digestive challenge. Could I have not a smart-ass answer? Let's go with that one. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. See, there you go. Why are we messing with this dude? He's just trying to be nice. Nevertheless, I do hope that you enjoy your travels. Good luck. All those extra eyeballs. What's up here? How cool is this charming little town? Ooh. So we're in a sort of small solar system, and that's why you can see these rotations are just aggressively fast. It's very, very cute. Talk to, what was his name? Whatever. You're actually blasting off on this thing. They don't really explode as often so more. I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. Talk to Rutile. Use satellite. What's going on here? The projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of the village. Oh. You mean use satellite camera? Oh, here we go. Snapshot, forward snapshot. So there you go. Look at it go. Ooh. Something back there. Nice. Okay, what's here? This pilot's seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar. So they're all named after sort of rock formations and that sort of stuff, which is cool. I haven't thought about this forever. I studied stuff when I went to uni. And jeez, 2002? It's been a while. I did a bit of earth science, so I remember some stuff. It's all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Wonderful. Oh, okay, right, let's link to that. Very good. Got some bits and bobs, some gadgets. Yeah, nice. Little model. Yeah, cool. Let's continue this little tour of the town. Oh, look at that. A water wheel. Hello there, Marl. So, it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss ya. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, you just say the word. Current launch pad's fine, thanks. Oh, really? Dang. Well, maybe someone needs a new porch or something. A big one. Okay, so this dude's a bit idle. I feel you, man. Always needs something to do. Look at this big dog. Talk to nice. Ah, fantastic. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travellers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about their instruments. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica. Of course, though, Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. That's a bit tragic. Anyway, you hear music in space. That'll be one of the space program's other travellers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Okay. Which... You can sort of find them out there in space. That's a harmonica. I thought you said Feldspar was missing. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, cool. They're all playing parts of the theme song. Observatories this way. Okay. Alright. Hello there. Hello there, Tefra. Hello, astronaut. if it isn't my favourite troublemaker. We've wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? Not right now. Oh, really? But we can't play that signal scope. Play this later, okay? Sure. Hello, Galena. Oh, jeez, okay. I guess we're not on good terms with her. Maybe there's backstory. Maybe we had a fling and that's that's my son. I don't know. Talk to Spinel. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving this crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. Oh yeah, why's that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting up around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough on the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was. I guess, too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. This use of they is giving me the shits. I get the impression that this is an ambiguously sexed species, and that's fine, whatever, it's sci-fi. But they already has a use in English vernacular, and that is as a plurality, right? They refers to multiplicative, and he's he or whatever. Like, just pick. Make everyone he's, make everyone she's. I don't give a shit. But every time that you're telling me a story about three people now, and you're saying they, and it's ambiguous. And I think it's weak, to be honest. The writers could have done better. But suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Oh, okay. Giant's Deep has a current you can't pass through. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute. This is the good part. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it was trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Oh, is that true? Heard it from Gabbro himself. Stuff it, I'm making everyone men. Gabbro can be a little fanciful, sure, but he isn't a liar. I mean, probably, anyway. I guess if you want to know the story's entirely true, you can go see Giant's Deep for yourself. Yeah, I think I might, actually. Zero G Cave. Observatory. No. Pretty. Hello. Oh, nice. Talk to Arcos. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gosson said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, when he was a hatchling. Course, ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. Oh. Shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter is dangerous. Yeah, come on, man. Oh, wait, you know ghost matter is how Tick-Tight lost his foot, right? Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, fair enough. So what do we got here? So this is great because this starting planet biome, and we'll go into a museum at a certain point, but it's already started in that the game is teaching you a lot of the universe mechanics, unusual as they are. It's a very clever way to ease a player into how the game works and the rhythm of it. Inside this fence danger is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. Good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around from Hornfells. Okay. So we've got a camera, and you take a photo, and you can actually see the ghost matter. It's sort of in a cloud in there. But we'd best not fidget. What's going on here? I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Please don't break it while I'm gone from Tick-Tight. Look at that planet out there. That's wild. Oh, look at that. It's like a... Oh, you know what? That's the satellite. That's the satellite going around this planet. North Young Bark Crater. Okay. Oh, right. Geyser Mountains. Quantum Grove Crater to the south. Okay. So, aim launcher and launch scout. And then you can snapshot as it goes. How cool is that? You can retrieve it. Fire it over there, see what's going on there. Sweet. So, it's showing us all the gadgets that we can play with. Observatory. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. You've got 0G training set up if you want a refresher from Gosson. Oh, okay. I like your hat. Talk to Gosson. Oh, he's missing an eyeball, poor bugger. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Oh, look, I'm a little nervous, yeah. Oh, good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight. I nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. You think so? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? Oh, yeah. There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the 0G cave, and it needs repairs. If you're looking for a last-minute 0G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can keep your ship repaired in space. Okay, one repaired satellite coming up. Cool. Get to it, and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. 0G cave. I haven't been paying a huge amount of attention, but the day-night cycle, I think, has already flipped around. So it's pretty aggressive. Press flashlight. Hey, there we go. Zero GK. Suit up. There we go. Oh, look at... Hello, old mate. This bloke. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting in some 0G time. Oh, so you're going in there? In the cave? Oh. What? No, I'm fine. Great. Great and fine. No, you don't look fine. Well, you know, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Oh, now I've got hand sweats. Bit of a weak unit, if you ask me. 0G cave down here. How cool is this? 0 out of 3 repaired. One repaired. Oh yeah, here's another thing. I'm pressing left stick, but it doesn't seem to want to lock. It's alright, I don't need it. I'm a bit of a pro, you see. Where's this other thing? I can hear it, I just can't see it. Oh, I'm seeing red light down here. Aha! Alright, there you go. Training. Is that the hole we came in? I don't think there's any other holes. So we're in the core of the planet. That's kind of cool. I like those little ropes to carry dudes up. Well, probably want to return the suit, right? That's cool. Oh, it's so dark. Man, playing this again. What good move, Scarlet. Smart boy. Mate, I did it. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember you're training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? No worries, big fella. Alright, observatory is this way. Oh, there it is over there. I like these little lean-to ceiling shack parts. Ah, it's very cute. Oh, what a view. Wowee. Alright, well, here we are. What is going on here? Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from the top: Hornfels, Gossen, Slate, and Feldspar. Very cool. The OGs. Big thanks to these additional members of what? Oh, okay. These are sort of credits, I suppose. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was found to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. I like the emphasis on that. He completed his first orbit around Timberhearth, and later made first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Atoll Rock. Okay, cool. Hey mate, talk to Hal. Hey, it's my favourite astronaut. Launch day at last. Hey buddy, is that translator? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomi text that you want anywhere that you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, alright? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? Mate, I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since you were a hatchling, since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the Nomi statue? New statue? Oh, you haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with him from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. It's right here. Neat, eh? Makes you wish I could see what a real live Nomi looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. I guess my guys don't have fur, right? This is the first fully intact statue ever found, And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Oh, geez, I get a little carried away there. Go on, you have your ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there. You hear? So this is what a Nomi looks like. Another species. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomi, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with the most detailed look yet at the Nomi, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewellery that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in this solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. A mystery, you say? Interesting. So now we're in the sort of museum. Wonderful. New exhibit. This is the DLC thing, which sort of fits in alongside the game, I believe. The radio tower here on Timberhearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. That's pretty Gucci. Thanks to a recent upgrade, The Deep Space Satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Well, that's pretty Gucci. What's this? Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls an object from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. That's kind of sweet, isn't it? So we've got, again, because it's a micro-sized solar system, it magnifies, look at that thing, that's cool. It magnifies the effects of it. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. Oh, we're getting into quantum concepts. I love this sort of stuff. The level-headed among us realise there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed, whatever that means. It's interesting the sort of breakthroughs we're having in modern quantum understanding, if you ever look at that, how there seems to be certain things that behave, like how I think light particles, how it can behave as a wave or as a particle, and it's not clear which is which, but observation seems to betray it. It's probably worth looking into. I'm obviously not a physicist channel or anything like that, but I find that stuff interesting in my downtime. But this sci-fi fantasy concept of things only behaving a certain way when observed might actually have bearing in our real world. Ooh, we're in a simulation. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Right, so the rock's gone. It's over there. But then you look away. Oh! And you look away. There you go. So, what if we... Interestingly... Oh, it is moving. See its form? How cool is that? So we've got a quantum component to the physics of this world. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Yeah? This is the life cycle of a star. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Well, golly, I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. What is this nightmare fuel? This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Yeah, right. Pretty big and scary. Look at those teeth. That's huge. Oh, look at this. There's some good photos there. This crystal was taken from a Nomi ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Check that out. So now we got gravity walls. This crystal was... Oh, hang on. All right, we already read that because it didn't... I guess it assumes that you could go left or right around this room. Cool. The Nomi technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. Those are the cameras that we kept calling back after we launched them. And that's cool how they've tied it into the technology being reverse engineered in a way, well, repurposed by the Nomi tech. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Nice. That's a little scout there. We got here, we got some bones. No, oh, look at that, they're Nomi bones. They've got the antlers. What you see here are parts of the Nomi skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Oh, disgusting. The Nomi body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomi's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomian ancestors. Ah, it's not clear where the Nomi originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Oh yeah, wouldn't that be good if we could find a few answers? What's this? Aside from the dwellings and structures that they built, the Nomi also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomi art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomi originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomi born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions that we hope to answer by further xenoarchaeological expeditions. Yeah, look at that. Now this is the kicker. This piece of Nomi writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomi text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written on by a different author. Right, so if you see this, we hold to translate. So this is the thing old mate was talking about. This is the new party trick that I get to bring with me to space. Cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. See that, and you got he's and she's among the what are they called? The Nomi. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Okay, cool. So okay, we've pretty much done the whole round robin. So I'm obviously being very thorough and enjoying myself immensely. We'll probably put a pin in it there, and then we can resume here because we've finished this whole area. But that's going to be the kind of party trick going forward. So we've had our dudes just going out and, let's say, physically exploring, right? But no one had a translator before. So that's what... And I think that's a cool setup for a game where, you run into issues with video games where you have to play this character that maybe got depowered, or you have to level up, and just sort of trying to make the jigsaw piece doesn't really fit often. But I think it works well that we're the one going on this outing with a pretty redefining bit of technology that those before didn't have. So the way is paved a little bit, and the training wheels are out there for us, but then there's all this other stuff that's going to be new for us on the new frontier. Anyway, it's pretty wonderful. How wonderful is this? So that covers off a lot of the mechanics in that. Let me know what you reckon, team. I'm happy to keep this in rotation. Again, to close out on a gush, this game is wonderful, and it would be my absolute pleasure if there is uptake and you guys enjoy it. Chuck me a comment, let me know, and we will go through it once more. Once more unto. Should be good. Anyway, team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.